Oh, that's why. It says, hey, folks, you know what it did? I don't think I can change it right now. It says it's scheduled for Sunday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Is there any way I can edit it live?
I have no idea.
Jay Watt, what's up, kid? Can you edit a thing live? Edit. Wait, Joe.
Hey, Shalisa.
Hey, Shalisa.
He doesn't know
Can't.
either.
Won't let me change the start time. I just went in. I went into edit. It won't let me edit it. Oh well. Oh well. Shit happens. Yep, April 21st, 2024. You know what the fucking funny part's going to be? Everybody's
What?
thinking I'm going to do a chat tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. It ain't going to be there.
Nobody's going to be there.
Because I will be out like a goddamn light tomorrow night at this hour. I know, Shalisa. I'm sorry. I sent you one. You have one, honey. That was just stupid of me. So now it's not going to. Whoops. Here we go again with the stupid cursor. That was just stupid of me to do that. I wasn't paying. I was doing it too fast. I was just trying to.
Yeah.
Because I woke up out of the recliner. I texted Dish. I'm doing a chat. I know it's late, but I'm doing a chat. Give me a minute. Race down. Set it up. Stupid me.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Who the fuck cares? Multi Gunman, how the hell you doing?
Hey, Multi Gunman.
Good to see you, kid. You're out of practice. You know shit, right?
J Watt said he's not allowed to have links.
I'll send you a link, fuckface. You want a link? How did I send you the last one? I thought you didn't do live. I thought you was just off air. It's good to see you too, Multi. I was in contact with Dish this past week, and today, as a matter of fact, and my exact words were, "I'm going to scream if I don't do a chat, or if I'm not on a chat tonight."
Yep.
And I made tonight by like an hour because I just fucking opened this fucking thing up. So it would have been morning, and I would have lied. But it's great to see you too, Multi. I miss being on here. I miss SKS. How the hell are you? Good to see you.
Hey, SKS.
Jesus, just trying to be honest with you, there's been this many people here.
Oh, right?
This is pleasant. This is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it is.
I don't do live chats. No shit, asshole. I know you don't do live chats. Oh my god. Give me 1 sec.
Okie dokie.
My daughter's killing me right now. And she won't we guys listen to the conversation.
Hello?
Hey, I just let you know the Bruins won tonight. They smoked them.
I know, 5-1.
Yep. All right. I just thought I'd tell you. Say hi to everybody.
Oh,
Hey.
awake now?
Hey.
Mom wants to know if you're awake now.
Hey, call everybody. Say hi to everybody on YouTube.
Hello?
All right. Gotta go.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Okay, folks, you gotta understand something. She's through the wall about a foot. Yes, that's how lazy I am. But you know, daddy's got 2 girls, and they are what they are. So they're daddy's girls. So she started her new part-time job today at B&A. nurse. So
Cool.
yeah, she just started. No, she did. She sent me a text the other day. She thought I'd be grossed out. Why? I don't know. She was dissecting a pig,
Okay.
and part of it was pig balls. And I'm like, oh, that's really cool. She goes, oh, she says, I didn't think you'd like it. She says, I goes, honey, I clean deer, clean fish, clean the fucking squirrels I kill. You're pretty much doing that.
You're right.
Granted, I'm not cutting open his heart and seeing, I says, but sometimes you need to if you're, if you if you're using a bow and your broadhead breaks, you gotta, if it went through the heart, you gotta open the heart up and find out
Right.
where it is, because you can't. Obviously, you're not gonna serve meat to somebody with a fucking metal in it. Is that how you find it? That's why most people get smart. Just you get a magnet. I says, but yes, you could find it that way. Magnet. Yeah, you get a very strong magnet and just go over. It'll come out. No, I says, Brianna, I use a magnet at work for the parking lot. It's on the forklift. She says, yeah. I says, I keep that thing this far off the fucking ground. And you should see the fucking screws. So I hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I was talking with Dish this week and tonight, and I says I'm doing a chat. I'm gonna fly and fuck, because I miss you guys. I miss hanging out with everybody. I miss hanging out with Dish and Stevie and Shalisa and Ohio. But then I miss all you guys out in the chat room. Multi-gunman, all you guys. SKS, even fucking J Watt. The private chats just always tells me Mikey doesn't do private chat. Let me tell you something. I did a private chat once, and it came out on my thing as I'm doing a private chat on my notifications.
Oh, okay.
That I was doing a private chat, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, but anyways, it is good to see you guys, and
yeah, it is.
I can assure you, I have missed everybody. Dish is my witness.
Yep.
But it's been weird for me lately. I have an elbow issue again.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I have an elbow issue again. And
hey,
Steve, what's up, kid?
Wait till I'm into something else.
Sorry, buddy. Listen, I woke up and I said, fuck it, I don't give a fuck if it's fucking midnight. I'm still gonna do one. And yeah, no, Stevie, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I was just watching him. It was absolutely fascinating. I don't know how it popped up in my feed, but I was watching him hand roll cigars.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like, holy shit, that's an art form.
Oh yeah, I never watched him do it on YouTube. You know when I watched him? About 100 years ago. No, I wasn't 100, but it was about 25 years ago. The young lady that I was with at the time, remember I told you I went to Tampa for 12 days?
Mm-hmm.
Part of that 12 days, we were down in Ybor City, part of Tampa, and it's like you're walking by and here's the store window that's fucking absolutely fucking huge. I've never seen a pane of glass that big before, ever. But anyways, the guy's in there on the machine, hand rolling cigars. I go, but the machine's there. And I guess the machine just did up the tobacco and stuff for him. But he had all the shit to hand roll. Like the machine wasn't rolling the cigars.
Oh,
you know
it was putting the guts together.
Yeah, I was putting all the tobacco and all. And I was like, and this guy, and I'm like, gotta go in here. Going in here getting a cigar or two. I bought like 5.
Yeah, man, I bet
cost
you that
me
smelled good.
Cost me, and this was $19.99, and it cost me about $110 for 5 cigars.
Wow.
Well, I don't smoke them White Owls anymore. You know what I mean? I don't smoke White Owls anymore. If I'm gonna go smoke a fucking cigar, it's gonna be a fucking. Mikey went to Tam's just to order clam chowder. I see that J-Watt has Mr. fucking stuff.
Oh, I bet you he's got notes. He's been saving them up.
Of course he has. Of course he has. Yeah, so I've been having a problem with my elbow. My
Hurt when you do this?
my
Don't do that.
She's not my doctor, she's my PA.
Oh yeah.
Oh, aren't we
she's-
uptown?
Oh no, she's my favorite. She's
Holy shit. Swamp
Swamp
Donkey.
Donkey.
5:30.
Swamp donkey.
Up, kid. No, she's my favorite, Stephanie. And she was gonna tell you something, Mike. I says, honey, you can tell me anything you want. And she goes, there's only 2 men on the face of the planet that call me Steph. I says, yeah, who's that? Me and your husband? She says, how'd you know? I says, took a while, yes. I said, I won't call you Steph anymore. I'm sorry. And I want you to think that. She says, don't you dare, I'll slap you in the head. I said, that's even better. She says, why? I says, because if you had called me Michael once, I would have fucking flipped out. So, yeah, happy 420. All those that partake, enjoy yourself. But anyways,
It is not the 20th already.
it is.
Holy shit.
It is.
Goodbye, month.
Right.
So anyways, she says, what's going on? I says, well, this my elbow's absolutely killing me. And I said, my fingertips they get numb. And she goes, let me see. And she just pressed one time. And I went, Steph. She goes, what? I goes, can I tell you how bad that fucking hurt? She says, Mike, she says, I think he got a bad case of tendonitis. I go, you think? She says, why have you had it before? I said, yes. She goes, okay, ice and heat. I says, honey, you know my schedule. When am I going to ice and heat my fucking ass? Well, on the weekends. She says, okay, do it on the weekend. But it's been getting worse lately. Then that day you tested me, Dish,
Yeah.
I wasn't, because now the hernia's kicking in, right?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I've had that. You know how long I've had that going on? And so I said to the wife today, I says, I might have to go make a call. And I says, she goes, well, I says, well, if they do anything to my hernia, I says, I'm going to be out at least 2 weeks.
Guess you have to postpone that trip to Michigan, huh, Dish? Sorry, my head went there. I couldn't help it.
I said, but that's just going to kill me because I can't be out for 2 weeks. You know, I said, I don't have a vacation time yet.
Okay,
So-
that's not good.
No, so that day you texted me, I was taking Tylenol,
Yeah.
and I called my doctor's office, and Steph said, if you take Tylenol more than twice a day for that hernia, she says, you need to go to the ER. And I went, oh. She says, how much? So the nurse says, Mike, how much Tylenol have you been taking? I said, since when? She says, since it's been hurting you. I says, well, it just came on yesterday. She says, how much Tylenol have you taken since yesterday? She says, I says, Jesus, I don't know. What do you take it every 5 hours? She said, yeah. I said, yeah, 3 every 5 hours. She says, Mike, you need to go to the hospital.
Wow.
And I'm like, I can't. I says, not yet. I said, because I got a funny feeling. I said, I'm not doubled over. I said, so I'm not, you know. And she says, you don't want to be doubled over. You don't understand what that's going to do to your intestine. You know, I said, well, I just can't do it right now. Next phone call I got was from Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, it's Steph. I said, hey, what's going on?
Wow.
She says, you going to the hospital or what? I goes, no. She says, Mike, you need to go. I says, no, I'm not going. Sorry. I just want, if I double over, I'll go. Is your wife a nurse? I says, yeah, but she knows nothing of it. She knows I have a hernia. That's all she knows. She doesn't know that I'm.
Been hurting you?
Yeah. But the good news is I haven't felt it since I got off the phone with you, since I got off texting with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My wife's like, you know why? I says, no, why? She says, it's doing this. Right now. She says, you must be lifting shit that you're not supposed to. I said, every day.
Every day. Yeah, you have to, don't you?
I do furnaces and coils and fucking condenses it. What are you fucking kidding me?
Supposed to use your back.
No, I yelled at my bosses. I says, dude, I says, if you don't get me a fucking two-wheeler with a long tongue on it, all right, J Watt, insert joke. But you know the two-wheels with the giant long tongues on them?
Yes.
Instead of the short ones? Because the longer the tongue, the easier it is to fucking. So yeah, anyways. Oh, and one last thing. I was just telling Dish off here. My mother is going to become a southerner.
Moving to Florida?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Hard
gonna
to
be
cold, huh?
Yeah, she's had enough. She doesn't go out, you know. She stays in the house in the winter and fall. She's loving it down. It's fucking 87 degrees down there today.
Now she can go down there and get in a bridge club and play.
I got a phone call. Well, she's got a girlfriend down there that she's known. She's got her best friend down there since they were 5 years old. And do not go to Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia to pick up medication. But she's busy when she's down there. And then she calls me the other day, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, hello. And I hear, the fuck? Click. I call back again. No answer. Call back again. No answer. I'm like, what the fuck? So I text my sister. I'm like, hey, can I call you real quick? I says, I just got a phone call from mom. And I said, she's not picking up after she called me, and it's a weird phone call. So in the time I'm waiting for my sister to text me back, my mom calls. Hi, honey. I'm going to hi, honey, you. She says, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I said, yeah, you ought to be. And I said, what are you doing? She says, well, I'm sitting at the beach. She said, I reached into my beach bag to get something. I said, yeah. She said, I think I put my hand I put my other hand down to brace, to balance myself. I said, yeah. She said, I think I might hit a seashell. I go, so you don't answer your phone when I call you? I was trying to. That's why I called you in the first place, because I called you by accident.
Meanwhile, Mike's having heart attacks. And
That's what I said to her. I said, Jesus Christ, I wish I had some nitros there, Ruthie. He's like, oh, honey, I'm really sorry. All right, man.
Sipping on a margarita.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she's drinking more down there, too.
Oh, Lord.
I said, that's fine. That's fine. I said, you'll stop. Well, I said, yeah, you'll stop in the heat. You'll start. I says, you're doing it in February is one thing. I says, now do it when it's 90. I says, you haven't done it in a while. I says, you first start chucking, you won't. She says, but I says, I don't want to hear it. I says, remember those times I throw up or whatever? I says, when I was younger and stuff, I was 17, 18 and whatever, and I'd be throwing up here. She goes, that's because it wasn't legal for you to drink. I says, no, it was accepted though.
Margarita in one hand, a nice mayonnaise and tuna fish sandwich in the other. 94-degree heat.
Yeah, it's just what you want.
Somebody's barfing.
Yeah, that's just what you want. No, thank you. Not that hot. I don't even eat cheese that hot on a hot day.
Oh, when it gets
I
greasy
love
film on
cheese.
it.
Yeah. I'm good. No. Won't do it. Won't do it. Yes, I was up in New Hampshire today with my kid brother, moving some of the stuff up today, up to her cottage, and we missed the kid. We didn't have the young boys. I call them young boys because they're 30 and 25, but we're going up his stairs in the cottage, and the stairs are like this.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, Tone, he goes, I know, but I says, all right. I'm like, and I take a header. Oh my fuck! I took it. It was funny as fuck. We're all set. We're going home. We're gonna leave. And my kid brother says, I want to put this trailer inside my big trailer. I'm like, yeah, fine, we can do that. Boom, we start pulling. I take the top part of the fucking trailer to pull. Boom, and the fucking wood breaks.
Oh, no.
They both look down at me. They go, are you okay? I says, don't touch me. My brother's the youngest one out of the two says, Mike, are you okay? Do I need to? I says, I think I'm going to be fine. Just let me sit here for a minute.
Yeah.
Just let me, because I don't want to you get up too quick and it's just.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Yep. My brother's like, how's that left shoulder? The one that's a couple of years younger than me. Hey, how's that left shoulder feeling right now? Because my shoulder's like this. It's on the ground, and
Oh,
my
no.
face is on the fucking ground. He goes, how's that shoulder feeling right now? I says, how's that toothache feel? He goes, what toothache? It's the one you're going to have as soon as I stand up. But it's not sore, so I got lucky. Mikey's going to go down to visit and rack up a huge gambling debt playing cribbage and pinochle. Probably, and bingo, but I never played pinochle. Does anybody know how to play pinochle?
I don't.
I do not. But cribbage, love the game.
See, cribbage is something I've been around my whole life, and I never sat and learned to play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
How do you spell New Hampshire?
Brother-in-law
the right way.
in that group used to play cribbage.
I love that game. Swamp Donkey, you spelled it just fine. New Hampshire. Swamp Donkey, you want to know what's funny? I follow a girl from New Hampshire. She walks the AT, the Appalachian Trail. And her trail name is, her YouTube name is New Hampshire Girl. And that's how she spells it, just the exact same way you just did. Mike's going to go down and visit. Let me see it down. Pinnacle's a whole different way of thinking. Yeah, well, I can't stand thinking unless I'm playing cards. Is it a card game? I mean cards like poker, like especially like Texas Hold'em. You got to think. Cribbage to me is just there's so much math. It just comes natural. There's no thinking involved. I just did it. Boom, 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 go. But is Pinochle a card game? I'm assuming.
Yep. Isn't Pinochle the one where you got so many cards in your hand you need the little holder thingy? Or the old people use the holder?
Pinochle, and the other game I haven't played in a million years, is Whist. I haven't played Whist in a long time.
I miss playing spades. Of course, you can't.
I haven't played spades in a while. I used to play spades on my computer.
Yeah.
That and hearts. I used to play hearts too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Used to have a riot playing spades. They used to be when we go camping. That was like the game.
The game to play. Yeah. Dish that's wicked cold.
Wicked cold.
A little while ago, I went upstairs to get not that long ago, like 15 minutes ago. I go upstairs to get a fucking Pepsi. And I hear pop. What the fuck? Go to my door. There's my neighbor sitting in his truck. Oh, what the fuck's going on? He went to shoot at the coyote that's been near our dumpster for a while now. You ready for this one, Stevie? You're gonna love it. With a 22 Ruger. You ready? It gets better. It gets better. You ready? Handgun.
Nice.
30 yards away, 25 yards away. I go, it ran away, didn't it? He's what? Dude, you with a handgun? Are you a fucking Todd?
Some people. Hey, Jay Watt, is Pinochle the one you play with a double deck of cards? Yeah, they just took closed our coyote season from April to like 3 months.
Ours is closed right now. Ours closes March, the first week of March every year.
Ours is April to June. It's closed.
Ours is,
and what kills me is they did it for no good reason, because they want to be politically correct.
yeah, they don't want you shooting. Well, they do it they do it in Massachusetts for 2 reasons. One, it's mating season. And 2, which doesn't make sense to me, because if they're mating now.
No, they mate.
No, they're mating now.
No, they mate in late winter.
No, they're mating now. Trust me.
Trust me, I've been out in the woods. Watching them chase each other. Now they're having pups. The mating's done did.
But we can hunt from August till March.
Yeah, it was a political BS trying to make the Humane Society, United States Humane Society, the shitty ones, because of the puppies. They didn't want no orphan puppies, and it's not based on any science at all.
They don't do it with deer. Well,
Yeah,
deer are born in the spring, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't care if I shoot a fucking doe and it's fucking fauna's right beside it.
Well, at that time of year, that fawn's just fine. Actually, they did a study, and they said in the late fall, when you shoot a doe with a fawn, the fawn actually has a better chance of surviving because it will go off and find its own place.
But I'm talking September here, bow season, or New Hampshire, bow season. The fucking thing still looks like it just came out of its mother. And I don't know if I could do it. It's like shooting a bear with cubs. I don't think I could do it. So my brother was telling me two goofs. Speaking of bears, my brother was telling me there's 2 goofballs.
Do you need my car tomorrow?
Hang on a second, folks.
All right.
Yeah, so it's a bullshit new rule
Sounds like it.
with no science behind it. So they don't. For one, the female doesn't go that far from the den.
Okay.
So if you're out there hunting and calling, chances are she's not going to come to a call. Her male partners will come, but they have nothing to do with raising the pup, except for maybe bringing them a skunk or a rabbit or something.
Oh, okay.
So it's all bullshit. And the thing is, it's all it is a rule so the antis can get their foot in the door.
Oh, yeah.
They don't care if the coyote kills a mother turkey and all them little orphan baby turkeys running around.
True.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I have a problem with. Anyways, my brother was telling me about this idiots. There's 2 bear cubs up in the tree. They coax them down somehow, whatever. They're feeding it, whatever.
It started off sounding like a joke.
One of these, no, this is a true story. One of these people get bit by a cub. The cub got it good, I guess. The other one goes scampering off. They found the other one injured. They can't find the one that they got bit. And they think there's foul play involved because they got bit. I'm like, you people suck. Why can't you just leave? What's up, guys?
Hi, guys.
Why can't you just leave wildlife alone if you're not hunting it? You know what I mean?
No
Like,
shit.
Like you see this photo of the woman, not the photo, the video of the woman fucking with a 2,200 pound fucking bison. Like, has anybody seen this video? Go on YouTube, type in woman and bison, whatever picture.
There's actually a bunch of them.
Let me tell you, it is the most retardedest thing that you're ever gonna see.
I think it's funny.
Grown ass fucking human beings fucking with an animal that's heavier than your fucking vehicle will ever think of being.
Yeah.
Too much TV.
But it is though. I mean, even a 3/4 ton pickup don't weigh 2 tons. It's 3/4 tons.
little bison.
I have old movies there, and we did not get that close to the bison.
Fucking people are just stupid.
Hey, big news, and this concerns Shalisa and Miss Dish.
Oh yeah.
There was an 85-pound gray wolf shot and killed down by very close to Grand Rapids.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm not. I was telling Dish and
You
Shalisa.
told them, and now I'm upset.
Oh, sorry.
And all alone.
I don't do.
So apparently they made it down from the Upper Peninsula.
No, it's somebody's pet.
Think?
I think so.
Well, it all depends. They'll roam. If they're hungry, they'll roam 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 miles. Easy.
Well, if they're overpopulated, they'll take off
No.
too.
You can move pretty fast on foot.
What's that?
You can move pretty fast on foot, especially wolves and wolves.
Yeah, wolves can, yeah.
Just keep a steady trot all day. You'll be there.
Where is it? You guys are gonna like this one. Fuck, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. My buddy that lives 2 miles from me. You ready? This is on his ring. Let me how do I
Hey Boyd.
Boyd, what's going on, kid? All right, let me see if I can do this. Damn it.
Oh wow.
Look at the size of that fucker.
Yep.
That's at my buddy's house. About 2 miles away from here. I'm like, why did you shoot it? He's just fuck faces says I was sleeping just like you fucking idiot. Right on, boy. Dinner for months. He's like, I was fucking sleeping. He says the what do you call it? Caught it. The doorbell. Oh, I hate forgetting to fucking get rid of that. The doorbell thingy.
Door cam or
Yeah. You know, one of the, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even know what it's called.
Ring?
Yes, thank you. Because his wife's grandfather has got some issues going on. So, Steve, I didn't know you were gone. I should have asked you. No, I was showing a picture. I was showing a video.
That's a lot.
I was showing a video. Ask these guys.
You missed
So they have Ring because every time if he moves around the house, you know what I mean? They can keep an eye on him without having to put him away at the hospital, you know? So, yeah, so it caught that bear going across that thing.
Hi, Airborne.
I don't know if it was a pregnant bear, but then she would have already had her cubs by now, right?
Bears have their cubs while they're in the den, hibernating.
Oh, all right. Well, that's a decent sized bear. Then. That's a decent sized bear. But, Mikey, you ever seen this video? Oh, here we go. I'm not clicking on it. That's Dish's job to click on the fucking links.
my job.
Hey, has anybody seen Gate riding.
He posts videos all the time.
Well, I just tried to send him a link and on Facebook, and his Facebook is no longer in existence.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Hopefully that was a mistake.
I'm telling you, I went right to his thing. It said I couldn't send him a message because his messenger was no longer what do you call it?
Or he just blocked you.
Or he,
Jezza, what's going on, kid?
Facebook has this new code you got to put in, and if you don't remember the code, you can't use your messenger. I've been having problems with it because I was on my phone when I decided to pick this new special code to keep you safe.
Mhm.
But I don't remember it on a computer, and I can't find it in my phone. So it's real hard for me to find my messages. Sometimes it won't let me in unless I put in the 5-digit code or something.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do too.
Maybe he got locked out somehow.
I got 2 Facebook accounts, and when I switched accounts for the first time in a forever, they made me password in. Usually it just flops right over.
Just watch the video on.
He told me I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
Right
I know
on,
that.
Boyd.
But
That's
since when are
That's
you
actually a good link, Mike.
since when are you gonna listen to fucking Chaywat?
It's fishing lures.
Spinnerbaits in particular.
Yeah.
Spinnerbaits. I love spinnerbaits.
Sounds like internet bait trying to lure him in.
I can't. It won't let me click on it. Oh, I have to go to YouTube. Fucking what the
How you
fuck?
doing, our boy?
Don't fall for it, Mike. Bait.
If
Just
it's not,
copy and save it.
if it's not, I'm just gonna kick Stevie and Dish off the chat. That's all.
No.
That's all. I kick him off a lion. You lying.
I haven't experienced the password deal, but Facebook wants me to invite 5 more friends or something for me to see more on my pages.
Damn.
So I've got like 3 or 4 people that I know from way back that has access to my account. You know, when I send something or whatever. Steve, you're on there, I think.
Oh, you can now put people in timeout for 10 seconds to 24 hours.
It's a lot of BS.
Yeah, YouTube. Facebook's getting hacked left and right lately. So be double question everything you see pop up.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I've had people that aren't my friends liking my stuff when I share it.
Cool,
Well, if
our
you got
boy.
it up in the public,
Our boy's getting some new teeth.
Tifuses.
Teefuses.
Toofus.
Toofuses.
That's too funny. I just heard a blip.
Toof funny.
Back in the day, they used to make false teeth out of dead people's teeth. When you died, they used to pull your teeth if they were good and save them.
Yeah, George Washington had a pair of
Wood.
chains like that. It was wood, but they had dead people's teeth in there too. He had cadaver teeth in his dentistry.
I'd want dinosaur teeth. Rawr.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Shark.
Shark teeth, yep.
Yeah, they fall out and grow back.
Yeah, Chris or Steve, you imagine? Can you picture that? You know, T-Rexes are probably pretty damn grumpy because their arms are too short. They can't give hugs.
They can't play with it. That's where God learned his mistake. He said, I'm going to give people longer arms.
Now.
Ooh. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I make this one with a great big morel in it.
Oh, cool.
And on the other side, it's got tree lichen.
Oh, sure. Nice.
I think there's a fish in there too. Yeah, there is a
I
fish.
think somebody I know is a dick. Did
There it is. Fishy.
Fishy.
Yeah, I'm a broke ass bitch because I got carried away and bought a bunch of epoxy and bought some more and bought some more. And then bought a vacuum chamber when I should have bought a pressure pot. I don't
You
know
bought
what
a vacuum?
vacuum chamber.
either
Oh,
way,
chamber. I'm sorry.
I
I just-
a pressure pot shrinks the bubbles,
Correct.
and the vacuum will actually draw them out.
Just use its sawteeth.
What you can do is mix your epoxy, vacuum it to get all the air out, and then pour it real slow into your mold, and then you'll be almost bubble free.
Cool.
Most of the time, I just mix my bubble-free resin and just let it sit for 15 minutes.
Yeah, all in all, they look pretty damn good.
Thanks. I had fun.
I could tell. He's got a
This is the one I've been dying to make. It's the one with the root ball in it. I've really been wanting to do a turquoise, blue, and green. Yep.
It's killing me you're using a stick and not a brush, though. I got to admit. My OCD. It's like, no. I wanted to tell you, too. That little rotaty thing you got that turns real slow, glue a block of wood with a 1/2-inch hole in it, and you could poke your handles, turn it sideways, poke your handles in there, and it would slowly rotate. Then you can put your epoxy on, and it will self-level.
I've been trying to find a way to do that.
Just
I don't have a low speed on my lathe.
way. Just hot glue a block of wood to it with a hole drilled in it,
On my little round.
or buy another one and dedicate it. I'm sure it wasn't $500.
She said she doesn't have low speed on her lathe, though.
Just hire Steve to stand there and spin it.
Thank you for the suggestion. I do like that idea.
Yeah, that way you can, stick it in a vise and let it just spin, put it on there, and everything comes out even. You won't get those drippy marks.
I did not buy out dishes and tires, so.
What was that? Monica Lewinsky that had the drippy marks?
Yeah, right.
It was. She saved them. I'm
They
gonna
weren't
say
drippy marks. That's just where she wiped her mouth from. That's all.
Her dress.
Yeah, just take it.
Actually, it wasn't Monica that
Good for him.
bring it up. Her friend did.
Yeah.
right.
Good for him, though. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're the president getting a blowjob in the fucking Oval Office. Come on, that's fucking
Right?
Right.
You're sitting there with Mr. President, and you got some. Oh, come on, how cool would that have been? Are you kidding me? I mean, well, look what he had to go home to. I mean, well, it's his fault.
Yeah.
It's his fault. He said I do to her. So,
True.
but not for nothing. But here's the thing: she wasn't really all that cute, so she must have sucked a really good dick.
A measure of a man is what he does with power.
Oh yeah, no. You know what? I'm not going to knock him. You know why? Because I probably did the same thing. I can't.
And I can guarantee you two things. He wasn't the first president, and he
Oh my God.
probably ain't far from the last.
It ain't gonna be the last. He's not gonna be the last. No way.
Yeah, holding higher ideals is becoming pretty scarce these days.
Yeah.
Honoring anything. Hell, look at how many crooked cops there are. And it's just going to get even worse.
That's the same thing too. They did because you know why? They're human and they're tired. I mean, I'm not agreeing with what they're doing. Don't misunderstand me. But I get the concept on why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Human and a little bit of power.
Yeah. That's it for everybody. That's why everybody thinks it's gonna be great to hit the fucking lotto for like, 500 million. No, it's not. First of all, you're gonna find out friends and relatives you never had in your entire life. Okay? You're gonna have every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry fucking group that needs money call you. It's gonna be more of a hassle than anything. That's why I tell my wife, I'll give to Huntingtons and I'll give to fucking the Jimmy phone, which is a cancer thing. I says, other than that, I'm done. And says, and that's why I'm heading to the mountains so nobody can get in touch with me. See you later, bye. I just bought 2,000 acres of land and I got a fucking tent on it. I'm happy. See ya.
Yeah, except for the taxes.
I'm in Maine. You know what they just sold 785 acres of land up in Maine. How much are the taxes per year? 300.
What?
300.
Wow, that must be way out there.
Oh, it's way up there. There ain't a fucking, your nearest neighbor's like fucking probably 20 miles.
Perfect.
But
use a helicopter to get to your house.
Yeah, no, I've been watching a lot on. On Maine and what they're selling for
I
land.
showed Dish that one I was thinking about. It was a little cabin on a river. I think it was like 10 acres or 20 acres or something. You had to go to a parking lot, get in a canoe, go down the river to get to your property. And it was surrounded by state land. Nobody can go get there. It was kind of cool, but I like to be away from people. I don't know about that much away.
Right.
Mikey, I'm paying $1,500 a year for 2.8 acres. I know, but this one didn't have the house. I know, but you're not further enough south. I mean north. You, Jezzo, I'm looking. I'm looking at the two people I'm with that I look with is Moores and the other one that told me to look at the other one. What was the other one's name, Jezzo? But it's on Moores.
Yeah, I bet you there's no utilities.
Oh yeah, you're out there. Oh, absolutely, you're out there.
Yeah.
You're on a logging road, but
It's not plowed.
just outside of Tree Growth, yes. Although Jezzo, they sold 610 acres in southern Maine. You ready for this one, Jezzo? Over near just west, just east of Strong, Maine, Jezzo. It was 600 acres of land, and I think the taxes were $5.25 a year. Yeah, huge taxes for land and tree growth. I know. Maine does have that tax break if you buy property or if you have properties in tree growth.
Yeah, here they don't do that. If it's empty farmland, they'll give you a big tax cut.
Yeah.
But if it's a woods, don't qualify.
My grandma in Oregon pays $9,000 a year
Ooh,
on her property taxes.
yikes.
What does she have for a property?
She's south of Grants Pass, Oregon. She owns the whole mountain.
She what?
She owns the whole damn mountain that she
That's
lives.
not bad though.
It's not.
If you're owning that much.
My brother's worried he won't be able to take over when she's gone.
Right.
They don't have it, but if they had 2,000 acres in the state of New Hampshire, you know how much money that would be?
Open up a cross country ski lodge.
You'd have to
Pay
because
your taxes.
right. No, I'm not going to no court state in Arizona. I'm going to end up in Maine somewhere.
I think I'm paying almost $1,500 a year on our place up north
That's not bad though.
for 10 acres.
For 10 acres, let me tell you something. Where I'm living right now, even if you go to New Hampshire where I vacation, you ain't getting $1,500 for 10 acres with a cabin on it. It's just not going to happen. It's not in New Hampshire. Not gonna happen.
Oh, I'm sure they'll go up some when I build that house too.
1,500 is nothing. You know what my cousin pays? He lives in southern New Hampshire. Okay, he has an acre and a quarter, I think. Okay, he pays about $12,000 a year for that.
Jesus Christ, and Netley.
And my little postage stamp yard is $300 a year. Tiny little yard. Not much mowing to worry about.
But now different states have their different rules. Can you guys now if I can roll up my taxes into my mortgage here in Massachusetts. Can you do that in other states?
Yeah, I'm doing it now on this house.
Yeah.
It's all included. Yeah, my actual
makes life a lot easier.
My actual mortgage payment is like $300. By the time they add taxes and insurance, it's up to $8 something.
Fuck, my rent's half that. Well, 1.5, more than that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if I had one to pay. Yeah. Right, Cezo. But 1,500 still isn't that bad though, Cezo. Compared to, I know, I get it, compared to Tree Grove, what they're getting, but still, if you think about it, it's a tad over that's more than a tad. It's what, $150 a month? Just under 150 a month. Right? Did I do that right? No, it's less than 150 a month. What's it, 130 a month? So, I mean, it's really not that bad in the grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so your house is paid for, so it doesn't come out of your mortgage anymore now, does it? You get to go down to town hall and say, here you go, assholes. Now, Jezzo, do you pay that twice a year or just once a year? New Hampshire, you pay twice a year. You pay in June and you pay in December.
Yeah, we got winter and summer taxes. It'd be nice getting up there, though. No more house payment. Woohoo! Hell, I can afford to send an Uber down to pick up dish.
There you go.
Listen, I'm gonna become Will Smith. Take her name out your mouth.
You gonna pay the paying though?
All right. Don't make me fucking slap your ass. But just think, if I slap your ass, you get $40 million. Did I read that the right way? Did he really get $40 million?
I don't think so.
I didn't say 4 million. I said 40. 40
Right.
million.
I think
Somebody with fast fingers looked that up.
Chose not to do anything about it.
Yeah, I didn't think Chris Rock.
I could have sworn I saw a thumbnail that said Chris Rock gets 40 million from the fucking slap.
I'll have to look it up. The last word I heard, he chose not to press charges or anything like
One
that.
time a year, our bill comes out in late September, early October, but my mom pays her 2 times a year in Orrington. All right.
With this day and age, I wouldn't be surprised if Will Smith couldn't get a payout because now he can't get a job.
Yeah.
It's Chris Rock's fault.
No, it's his own fault for sucking fucking Diddy's dick.
Yeah. You've been hearing all that, huh?
Oh, my God. I don't know what to listen to, what to believe, what not to believe, but I do believe this. I do believe that there are those little secret fucking clubs where, people...
And the thing, they keep bringing that homo stuff up, and I don't give a shit as long as you ain't chasing little kids around and making them run out of your house.
which is my thing. You want to suck a cock. I don't give a shit. As long as that cock is more than fucking 18 years old, I don't give a rat's fuck what cock you suck.
Right.
It really doesn't bother me. But in society nowadays, with the whole
So it's okay to be trans, but you can't go suck a dick.
You can't suck a dick.
You can't be a good old homo no
I
more.
do, Jay Watt. Jay Watt. I got hooked on him through Joe Rogan.
I listen to Joe Rogan.
I love Joe Rogan.
He's a funny dude too.
Yep.
They're trying to start shit
so-
about him.
No, he's all right. So, Cat Williams knows a ton of shit about a ton of people.
If you want to hear the whole
And you know what?
story,
He's
Go-
not. He ain't been wrong yet.
if you want to hear the whole story, Cat Williams did a awesome interview on this. I think it's called the Shay Shay Show or the Shay Show.
Yes.
Holy smokes, he spilled the beans.
Oh yeah.
Jay Show.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Did anybody else watch the eclipse, or was it just me?
Ooh, you
Oh,
bad.
yeah,
You
that's
look
right.
like you're right
No,
out of the Matrix.
Forget the Joe Rogan. Anyway, watch this one. Which one is that? Is that the
Tucker
Shay
Carlson?
Shay one? Jay
Yeah.
Watt?
Just on Joe Rogan.
Huh?
Tucker Carlson was just on Joe Rogan.
I was watching that and I fell asleep watching it.
Another good interview. Kind of scared me about them little space guys living in the ocean, though.
Well, you know what? It is what it is. And I'm like him. I have an open mind. I don't close my eyes to, you know what I mean?
What do you think of Tyson coming out of retirement?
I
hope
feel
he
bad
kicks
for the
his
fucking
ass.
kid. I feel bad for the kid,
Yeah, me too, because he's gonna fucking murder him.
pretty much.
And if he don't get murdered, he'll beat up an old man. So
My
it's a lose-lose situation.
my wife says, but they're not going to use real boxing gloves. They're not. I said, let me explain something to you. I don't give a fuck what they're going to use. Mike Tyson will put him on the mat. It doesn't really matter.
Tyson could hit you with a feather and put you on the mat. It's all about
This is-
technique.
He's just unbelievable. He's just as much a monster today as he was 20 years ago,
Yeah, he's taking it serious. He don't want to get embarrassed.
right?
No, he wants people to say, look at me at 60 years old. I'm taking on a kid.
Well, he also has a good chance. Well, a lot. Is it going to charity or is it an actual paid fight?
I don't know. It's not being sponsored by the boxing commission.
I understand that they are getting paid from.
Yeah, they're getting paid somehow, but it's not by the boxing association. It has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so it's unsanctioned.
It's supposed to be an exhibition fight, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's not going to be an exhibition fight.
No.
You know, Tyson. He's been poking the bear. He's been running his mouth
Oh yeah.
for a long time, and you can, if you remember back in the day, that was fuel for Tyson. He would just fucking kill you even harder. He keep running your mouth.
What did he lose? What did he
Joe-
lose? He lost
Joe
what, 2
Rogan.
fights?
Huh?
What did he lose? 2 fights?
Yeah, I think.
I'm not sure what his record is, but
No, I think he lost 2 fights. He lost
Maybe
one to
3.
he lost to Vanda, and he lost to
The guy who retired right after he won.
yeah.
Jay Watt.
MCK, how the hell are you, kid? Good to see you too.
Hey, MCK.
But Joe Rogan and his gang of guys are trying to talk Paul to don't do it, bro. You're going to get killed.
Oh yeah.
Trying to talk him out of it.
Even that fucking jackass boxer I fucking despise. The featherweight little faggot fuck.
Sugar Ray.
No, his father was a boxer. Mayweather.
Mayweather, yeah, he's been kind of
That little fuck. But he's been running his mouth trying to tell the kid not to do it because fucking Tyson's going to kill you. But I can't stand that little prick.
No.
I wish I was a boxer because I'd fucking, I don't even care. I just want to take a swing at that prick. I can't stand him.
He's a homeboy too.
I can't. I wish somebody just rip his head off and shit right down his neck.
But yeah, I've seen video footage. he doesn't have a neck anymore. It's just head
Yeah.
and huge body. There's no neck
Um,
anymore.
The kid he's fighting, his fucking brothers are fucking went to be a wrestler now.
Pro wrestler.
Yeah. And he does his energy drink, and he fucking still doing his YouTube shit.
Was it Jake Paul and
Logan Paul.
Logan?
They're both these kids that grew up on the internet and they fucking made money. That's it.
And they started off bratty rich kids.
What? Oh, what MCK? What did I say wrong, bro? Oh, when I said rip his head off and shit down his neck. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, well, hey, I just don't like him. When I don't like somebody, MCK, let me tell you something. It's not a good thing. When I really don't like you, yeah, it's not a good thing.
I can also remember that Tyson was the underdog. You know, everybody was underestimating him at all times.
Yeah.
You know, they just didn't think he had it in him. Even when
I got mad at him though when he bit fucking Evander's ear.
they got
I was
gummies now
pissed.
that shaped of the bit off here.
Yeah.
They got gummies now that are ear shaped with the bite taken off.
Yeah, I know. And then I got mad at him because he went to
But
jail.
he was headbutting them though.
And then I got mad at him because he went to jail. You know, so it's just. But you gotta understand where he came from and stuff. But still, I don't give a fuck where you come from. You just don't do that to women. Period.
I don't think he did.
You know. Well, he went to jail for it, so he must have.
I think
You know.
I think he was railed.
But
And
he
it
served
probably
his
had
time. He
something to
served
do
his time. He got out. So now he's a regular Joe. So that's how I look at it. Mikey, it's time to put in for the Moose Permit lottery. Okay.
with- Don't forget your dough permit this year.
When Mikey says that, he means I've seen a video of what he's done to innocent porta johns. Listen, I just no. I just if I don't like somebody, I just if you crawl under my skin, I just don't like you.
At least you're honest.
You know? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
There are some people that, you know, even low key people like me, you instantly just don't fucking like them for whatever reason. I've met people that way. They irritate you before they even open their mouth.
Yeah. Well, see, mine is more the way people come across. Like Mayweather is a fucking douchebag because of the way he comes across, the way he treated his father, and everything like that. Especially the way he treated his father on national TV in front of the fucking, world. You are a douchebag for treating your father like that.
Right.
Talk about Mayweather Jr.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, and then he tried to be Sugar Ray Leonard in the fact that he ain't hitting anybody until the fucking last minute and a half of the round. That's not boxing. That's being a pussy. Okay?
At least
And-
Sugar Ray Leonard made it look good.
Sugar Ray Leonard did that.
The rope,
That's how he beat fucking Hagler. You know? During his exit, Mikey uses the Cheers theme music. Oh, that's cool, Jez. I'm glad you guys get in. I'll put it in. I didn't put in last year, but I did put in for the points, so I'm still good. Because I just started my new job and I wasn't going to have the time to vacation time to go, you know?
how many jobs you got now, Mike?
I still have 2.
Okay.
But I didn't. I started this time last year. I started my full-time job where I'm at right now, and my vacation time wasn't going to be a lot, and I wanted to go hunting. So I filed for the moose permit, but for the points only. So I didn't lose any points last year. I'm up to I should be 11 points this year.
When do you ever get to the point in points where they have to give it to you?
I don't know. Jezzo, do you know that, bud? I've been doing it since 2012, 13. And I still ain't never been called.
Michigan Bear is like that.
Ben.
You build up points every season that you
Oh,
apply.
you guys don't have a lot of bears up there?
We got enough to be a nuisance in some towns, but they're not across the whole dang state. They're getting there.
My bear license, I think, cost me $5.
Wow.
And now I can shoot them in my own. I used to have to go like from the west part of Massachusetts out to the western, like way west to the border, the New York border. But now I can shoot them in my own district.
Wow, cool. Yeah, ours is getting better and better, but still not where it needs to be.
All right, good night, sweetheart.
Night, guys.
Peace, you guys.
See ya. I'm glad everybody's okay. I was worried
Aw.
for a while there.
Sorry about that.
Nope, that's okay.
Hope to see you guys next weekend.
Yeah, that'd be
Sounds
cool.
like a plan.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Oh, I hate this one. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm gonna get dizzy.
I feel
I
so.
was Jay Watt.
I feel like half a man.
I know. Where's the fucking layout? Where's the layout I want?
Oh,
Whoops. There we go. What did he say? Jezzo said they say it averages around 15 points for residents to get one.
Wow.
So that means not residents. I probably have to wait some fucking 30 points. So that is what it is. It happens.
Right.
You know?
yeah, I've never put in for bear. I've never had a hanker until now. Now that I'm older, I kind of, that'd be kind of cool.
I wouldn't mind going bear hunting. Jezzo, you should take me bear hunting.
Coach you up with honey and send you out there for bait.
Right? Tie me to a tree.
Just walk in a big circle.
Yeah, you can't use chocolate on anything with chocolate in it anymore. Apparently, chocolate kills them.
Yeah, giant amounts like that one idiot put out there.
Yeah, we can't use any chocolate whatsoever. Not like, even if you had like 4 dozen donuts, you can't have one chocolate donut out of it. They just don't want any of it.
Gotcha.
Yep, we're not allowed. I mean, we can shoot over bait. You just need a permit. First time I put in a permit for Brenda, she got a bull moose permit. Must be nice.
That was cool.
Lucky lady.
Yeah.
He knows where to go to get them too. So it's like, for me, I would have to, if Jezzo didn't like if I win a moose permit and Jezzo doesn't help me with it, you know how much it's going to cost me to do this? About fucking $5,000.
Yeah. Plus a new couple of freezers.
I got one behind me. It should fit it.
Oh, that'd take care of one leg of a moose.
Yeah.
You have to cut a slot in the end of your freezer to stick.
I would just say, I'll just take the back straps, right, and then I'll just take the back straps and then make fucking hamburger out of the rest of it. Then I'll be able to hold it all.
A big giant package of hamburger.
Just
500 pounds of hamburger.
Usually 2.5 pound things of hamburger I would probably make. Because you don't want to make anything bigger. I mean, unless you know if you got one of a friend has a big family, you want to make 5 pounds.
All right.
You know,
5 pounds of burger is a lot of burger.
it is. However,
but you can also make sausage and bratwurst.
Yeah. Yep.
You'd be pretty much set for red meat.
See, but I would like a roast out of the neck. I'd like a roast out of, you know what I mean? What am I missing?
Jay, what?
Mikey would just put in a call for help to see how.
Wow, that is a lot of meat, Jezzo. Good grief. 4 freezers it took for Brenda's bowl.
I think we need a bigger freezer.
You need a bigger freezer.
Yeah.
It's all good meat, though. I hear the ribs are awesome.
It's so much different. Moose meat. All right. Jerry, you tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. Moose meat has a different taste than deer meat, and it's for the better. Granted, they're both fucking deer. I get it. But they taste different.
Yeah, I heard it's like number 1, that and elk.
Yeah.
See, that's another lottery we have in Michigan too, is elk, and I've never put in for that.
I've only had farm raised elk, so I don't know if that's the same tasting as. I'm assuming not. So I'm assuming it doesn't taste the same as a wild elk. But I've only had farm raised elk.
Well, I know the elk in Michigan are pretty much farm raised. They raid all the farmers' corn and stuff. But elk hunt here, if you get picked, basically the DNR officer holds your hand, walks you out in the field and says, shoot that one. And you shoot it and go take pictures and gather up the meat and go home. It's not like a elk hunt because
Really?
their herd is so small and it's in such a little area.
I'm surprised they have one at all.
You know, they do just to call the herd kind of. And it's kind of funny that, you know, friends of judges and all them kind of people tend to get picked for the permits, just saying.
Yeah, my wife doesn't like deer meat either. But I swear to God, it's all how you prepare it, because I've had deer meat, Jezzo, that you couldn't tell deer meat between the deer meat, or if I went out and bought a Delmonico steak, you couldn't tell the difference. This guy, I don't know how he prepared it, what he did. You just couldn't taste it. You couldn't taste it. And see, here's the thing. I like the gamey taste in deer because
I love the taste of deer. Sometimes I get tired of the little bit of toughness or the dryness.
Yeah. But if you what's that cooker thing called, Jezzo?
Pressure pot?
No. You vacuum seal them, right? And then you freeze them and then put them in this Instapot thing.
Yeah.
And it never goes over 140, the temperature. You said the temperature for 140.
Oh, gotcha. Slow and low. Low and
You want
slow.
to talk about, and you leave it in the freezer bay.
You're right.
And then you take it out and you want to scorch it on the outside just for the, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you, you can't, and tender. You're talking to a guy who had no teeth that was chewing that steak with no problem whatsoever.
Right on. Now, if you cook deer low and slow, you're good to go.
Yep.
But as far as like throwing a steak in a frying pan, it's a different texture.
Absolutely.
I love the flavor.
And I'm sorry, I don't cook deer meat any differently than I do store-bought steak meat. I will eat my fucking deer meat medium rare with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, you need to.
I can't, because if you don't, it's like chewing on your fucking boot.
Yeah.
You know? All right, who wants to be in charge? Dish, you be in charge. Give me a minute.
All right.
I vote dish. Okay, get out.
So how
You
soon
already-
been?
Are you all ready to buy your gun insurance that they're trying to pass?
No.
Freaking a-holes.
Yep.
I'd have to worry about it, except for I lost all mine in a boating accident.
Right. Yep. I hate those boating accidents.
I know. Actually, if you went to the end of the road and looked in the river, you might find them, because that was the river I was on. They went floating down.
Grand River.
Broke my heart.
Yep. Yep. That's how Gear lost his.
Right on, Gerald. It took me a while to learn not to overcook deer meat, and once I learned, oh, what a difference! It's like night and day. It's either that, like Mike says, you cook it just like your steak, a little medium, not bloody but pink, or you put it in gravy and cook it for hours, and then it comes out like melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Slow cook a roast.
No.
Potatoes and carrots.
Potatoes and carrots. They're the best. Wow, Gerald, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're trying to do that shit here too. Colorado just outlawed sporting rifles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They got to be held accountable. They're going totally against the Supreme Court rulings.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Yep. Anything's illegal if Donald Trump does it. Poor guy.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
Did you hear the latest and greatest from that judge?
What'd he say?
Well, one thing I heard, he's requiring Trump to be in court every day they have court,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where he can't go to his own son's graduation.
Oh, I did hear that.
And then I heard he told him, don't show up on this certain day because we're doing this, that, and the other. Don't be here.
Huh.
And it's like, make up your goddamn mind, you idiot.
Yeah, make up your mind for sure. That's all just so stupid. So how's Susie doing?
Good. She's at her friend's house, hanging out with her because her husband's out of town.
Oh, okay.
Probably partying like animals, going to the casino.
Oh, okay.
You know how those women folk get.
Yep.
I got that camper all tore apart.
That's good.
Down to the bare frame.
It was really rotten, wasn't it?
Even the ceiling had rotten spots.
Okay.
That thing was going to turn into a mold fest. I'm so glad I didn't try to fix it. It would have been a waste of money.
Yeah.
But it was for free, so
Right.
can't complain.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Got a lot of good stuff out of it.
Yeah, like the refrigerator. You were able to use that, weren't you?
Yeah. I got a refrigerator, a heater, propane heater if I decide to use it.
Okay.
A inverter that turns 12 volts into 110.
Oh, cool.
Those are expensive. I got that out of it. Water pump, a little mini water heater. What else? Oh, the little hatch doors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
My chicken house is going to have the fanciest doors in the
Oh,
neighborhood.
cool. Nice.
And they got a little lock on them.
Well, that's awesome.
Some other junk I saved out of it. And the rest of it's going to the scrapyard or sell a ton of aluminum.
Okay.
And the weirdest thing, the floor of that camper only had 1 or 2 thin aluminum square pipes for cross braces.
Wow.
And the floor was made out of 1.25 inch styrofoam with paneling glued on both sides. That was it. That was the floor.
Yikes.
No plywood, no nothing. I'm like, what the? So
That's
yeah.
dangerous.
Well, that's why I thought, the floor was rotten.
Yeah.
The only thing holding you up was the vinyl.
Yikes.
Yeah, all the styrofoam was like, wah, wah, wah. I couldn't believe they made a floor out of that stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like walking on styrofoam.
Jezzo, they're giving you 3 days, a 3-day wait. Is that just for hand? That's just for, that's not long guns though, right?
I think they run that across the board. Any gun.
Really? Because in New Hampshire, I walked out with a shotgun that same day. Back in the day when I had an Massachusetts FID card.
Yeah, how many years ago was that? All guns, he says. Yep.
Really? For a fucking shotgun? See, it looks like I'm gonna have to fucking buy all my shit in New Hampshire and then just fucking move to Maine. I would be able to buy in Maine anyways. Maine doesn't have the same laws New Hampshire does. Or Florida, for that matter. Florida's easy on gun laws too.
Florida.
Yeah, they don't honor the federal law of guys like me. So
they're tough on some things. In Florida, if you have a concealed carry,
yes,
that motherfucker better be concealed. If they see a lump under your t-shirt, some cops will nail you for it.
Really?
Yep. They're real sticklers about that.
Joey, what do you guys get? A fucking jackass for a governor up there? Worse than mine?
Ain't worse than Whitmer. Right, Jay Watt?
Yeah, well, it's people. Some people will wake up. Look at Joe Rogan woke up. He's not fucking. It seems like you guys do what Massachusetts does anyways, Jezzo. Like you can't fucking buy. I can't buy menthol cigarettes here in Massachusetts anymore. You guys can't do it in Maine either. Yeah, you know why, Jezzo? Because the fucking port. I don't have to tell you. You live there. From Augusta down, it's like the Massachusetts Annex.
Yep. So the way Michigan is, we have like 3 or 4 little spots that are all Democrats, and it's all the big populations.
Right. It's all the people that fucking moved from different states and said, you know what? I want to live here, but I'm, it's just fucking stupid.
Oh, another thing they're doing is trying to get rid of the Electoral College. One by one, states are starting to sign this thing where they're not going to follow it anymore.
Yeah.
And if a majority of the states decide not to follow it, then they'll abolish it. That means places like California will be running the effing country just because of the popular vote.
Oh, really, Jezzo? He can buy menthol cigarettes, just not in Bangor, Portland, or Bar Harbor. Yeah, that's right, Portland. Because I remember I was in Portland last time I was in Portland. The girl was telling me, I'm like, yeah, Massachusetts is the same way.
So that's what the Grinch has been saying all these years. Not bah humbug. He's been saying bah haba.
Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor, Maine's beautiful. I was up there fucking a million years ago. I was probably fucking 19 years old, 20 years old. It was absolutely fucking beautiful up there. If you guys have never visited, I'm telling you, if you never visit the Northeast, you gotta go to Maine and New Hampshire. I mean, you come here for the history of the city of Boston, but the western part of the state, you catch some good fish, you catch some walleyes, you'll catch a lot of good, nice, you know what I mean? But where I live, the fish ain't all that big. I go to New Hampshire to fish, or I fish out of the Merrimack River. But it's beautiful. The thing I love about Maine the most is that it's Route 95, which for those who are listening at home, if you live in the South, yes, that's the same 95 that runs through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia, Delaware, Maryland. It goes from Jezza, where's it stop? It stops in Holton, right? 95. I believe it goes from Holton, Maine, all the way down to the Keys. However long 95 is. So, not quite as long as Route 20.
Yeah, I was on it.
U.S. Route 20, but
First time I went to South Carolina, I went over and hit it. And out of nowhere, I had to go up this weird ramp and then back onto the highway thing. Out of nowhere, highway closed. Get off. I'm like, fuck me.
Right.
I had to start driving west till I hit 75. There was no way to get around it. It's just highway closed, no explanation.
Yikes.
a lot of people when they hit New York, they'll come up 84 to go around New York City because I think the fucking toll now is like $21 or some bullshit like that, $18,
Wow.
$19, whatever, to go to the George Washington Bridge in New York City. Or as the people that live there call it the GW.
With a thing that high, what they got a fucking ATM machine right there next to the thingy?
No, so what they do is I'm assuming they do what they do here in Mass, where you don't stop and you can. No, can you stop and pay in Mass anymore? Certain ones in Mass you can stop and pay. Other ones they just take a fucking copy of your fucking license plate and they mail you a bill. And they'll get their money. If you say I don't want to pay it, you don't pay it. You go to renew your license. Trust me, you're gonna pay it. And then there's interest involved. So it's better just to pay it. Yeah, if you miss the Holton exit, the next stop is customs. Right, exactly. So you can take 95 right to Holton, Maine, and then Maine into Canada. But yeah, and that's a long distance too. But like I said, it's not as long as US Route 20.
We got a spot on 75. Getting out of Detroit always makes me nervous. One wrong turn, you end up going to Canada. And you can't turn around. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do when I went to New York City. My brother and I, like 2 out of the 4 brothers of mine and my dad went to New York City one time. We wound up in the Holland Tunnel. I said, you realize you're going to Jersey, right? He says, nope. I said, we're going to Jersey. We come out. Now we're in the old ones like Jezzo's. The old fucking Ford, not the Explorer. What's the big giant fucking Ford they made years ago?
Expedition?
Yeah. And I said to my brother, just hard left, hard left. He hits the fucking hard left. We're, back in the fucking tunnel we go. Here we go. We're gonna have fucking, what do you call? What do they call them? Port authority. That's what they call them. Port authority is in a fucking. No, it's excursion. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dish. It's the
excursion.
Yeah,
Yep.
because Jezzo's got the same one. What he had, though, I think he just said he got rid of it, right? About a couple weeks back.
4
But,
miles. to
yeah.
Gallon.
So right back to the fucking, right back into the tunnel. Yep. But I'll tell you what, driving in New York City, other than that part of New York City, but driving downtown, like if you're gonna go through Times Square and all that happy bullshit,
Yeah.
it's all a grid. It's awesome. If you miss your turn, that's okay. Get down one city block to the next turn. Take a right, and you're right back where you started from. You can't do that in city Boston. Oh, you still have, but you're not driving it? I got you. Jezzo, I miss going up.
Detroit is real funky road layout. It's like a wagon wheel kind of deal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you miss your turn, you got to go up quite a ways. You make 3 rights and you end up going on a different road. It's fucking weird.
I miss going up.
Ghetto.
I miss going up there, Jezzo.
Which they now call the country because all the
See,
empty lots.
seeing you and Brenda, I miss it. And I miss my night away every other week. I kind of enjoy being away every other week. No, she's got a Ford Ranger.
Ford fucking Ranger.
Yeah, I was looking at those too. I'm like, nah. I almost pulled the trigger and bought a 2015 F-250 full size 8-foot bed. They wanted 16.3. And I wouldn't do it.
Shit, that's a bargain nowadays.
I don't know, but
Remember when you go out and buy a good used car for $500?
I know, right?
I think my first used car was like $250.
Yeah,
Forever.
the Chevy gets 17 miles a gallon. The Excursion gets 10.
Ouch.
It's also now, Jezzo, I think yours is the same year my brother's was, and if I'm correct, it's a 40-gallon tank.
Has to be.
Yeah, it's fucking enormous.
Talking about a bomb on wheels, 40 gallons of gasoline.
Well, we took it
That's a lot.
We took it to fucking Ohio. We drove it in Ohio, and I got to drive it. It was cool. Yeah, 44 gallons. That's right. See, I was
Damn.
close. Yeah. My brother just put 42 gallons on his F-250 today on the way home from New Hampshire.
Honey, you better call the mortgage people. We got to fill the tank this week.
Yep. Yeah, but
Gerald, you should take that V10 out of there and put it in like a fucking Toyota or something.
shit.
That'd be a riot.
But usually the winters up there where he is are rough. Usually. This winter wasn't all that bad. You know. I mean, his winters, usually their winters start in December and end in fucking middle of April. Then their mud season hits. When I was driving up through there, it was still snowing on the ground, like the 10th, 12th, 15th of April. You know,
Back in the good old days when we used to have winter.
yeah.
Gotta
Then
tell
they
you
just
though, I don't miss shoveling that snow one bit.
they all got fucking pummeled with snow up there. Like my cottage, I am fucking driving miles. I am like 63 miles from where I put my trailer. They got a foot of snow. I got like a fucking dusting.
Yeah. Well, Dishes over there in snow country. Sometimes she gets hammered.
Yep.
Surprise, 2 feet.
Oh, did you? Did you ever get the new mud tires on there? You need them. It's fucking terrible. And then you have a vehicle up there, and it's like you paint that fucking thing mud color. You know, it is because it's fucking. I'm telling you, you don't want no brand new. Like if you care about it, like you know what I'm saying. Like if you buy an SUV and you care about it, and that's your baby, and you gotta make sure you can see your beautiful face on the fucking paint job every day of the week. Do not drive it in the fucking state of Maine during the fucking mud season because it's fucking that and the bug season. Holy shit, right, Jazzo? You know what takes off the bugs off your windshield, by the way, folks? If you ever did this, when you get like an inch of fucking bug guts all over your windshield and shit
Right.
like that. Here's a good solution to do. You buy it, you go to supplyhouse.com or wherever they sell Simple Green. I don't think they sell it at Home Depot anymore. But if they sell Simple Green, it's called. It's all it says in the container, Simple Green. Buy yourself some Simple Green. Mix that with a little bit of water. Give that a little shake. Spray that shit on your windshield. Comes right off.
Good stuff.
Yep. And it won't hurt your paint. Listen, if it leaks, if you drip it and it goes on your paint job, don't worry about it. It will not hurt your paint job. If you hit your hood of your car or what have you.
Right.
It's not going to eat away the fucking paint. Oh, I know you still got dirt roads. I know.
I told Susie that's one of my quests. I want to find a way up to the cabin, dirt roads all the way. one time, I think that'd be a riot. Take all day to do it. Stop and get lunch. And
the problem is that you're going to get out of the vehicle, and for the next 7 hours, you're going to be doing this. You know. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me. I gotta make Dish feel at home. When you get out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good degree. So you're right.
And
You're
stop
right,
for
Jezzo.
oil. You gotta stop for oil a couple times.
Gotta get the oil.
Yeah.
Gotta get some oil from fried chicken. We need the oil from fried chicken. Oh my good Christ Almighty! Where's Ohio? He's
I don't
sleeping
know.
by now, but
I was thinking the same thing.
he's sleeping by now. But his Dish and I were talking about it earlier. His green light was lit, but he didn't answer the thing that I sent. So no big deal. He missed a good one. Stevie, I don't even know if you noticed. I put tomorrow's date on this chat. I'm like, Dish, oh fuck, it's probably just gonna be me, you, and fucking. It's probably just gonna be me, you, and J-Watt tonight. And I'm like, who cares? I just wanted to talk to you know what I mean. I hit live and fucking. And it went up to like 10 people. I was like, holy shit. Here's a pick of Dish pulled over in her van. That ought to look good. Click on that, baby.
Is that the old heartthrob guy?
It looks like Luke Skywalker.
Oh my God. here's a guy who you can't. He played it so long and so much that when he was on, like, did cameos for the other shows, you know,
Mm-hmm.
all you saw was Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like Harrison Ford.
Corvette Summer. Wow.
He did too
Drive-in
many. Harrison Ford did way too many of those fucking Indiana Jones movies.
Yep.
Because he did a good acting job when he was the president. You know, I forget the name of the movie, but he was the president. Blah, blah,
Oh
blah.
yeah, in the airplane movie.
Right. But it's just a shame, you know.
Seen Harrison Ford once in this movie. It made me hate him. He invented refrigeration and dragged his family to this island in the tropics and
Mosquito something.
Mosquito Coast.
Yes, I didn't like him in that.
God, I hated him so bad in that movie. I couldn't watch him after that. It's like, you're just a sick fuck. He was too good of an actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He started acting like a dictator because he brought these natives refrigeration and just weird movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it had no point.
No.
I watched a good one last night. It was called Shit.
It was called Shit?
No. That was a different night.
Oh, okay.
I hate my old brain sometimes. I can't remember. The Accountant, I think.
I don't know.
Great movie.
You know what I really like lately? Not lately, but I've always liked him. It's Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I like him too. My mom thinks he's cool.
I always liked him. He always played good roles.
I'm going to have to call your mom one of these nights. I know where you are.
Yeah.
I'm very good at my job.
He played a
I'll find you.
remember years ago all the fucking the fighting in Ireland with the bombings and everything.
It's kicked back in, just saying.
No, they did a thing in Boston. They made a movie out of Boston about the same type of deal going on, and he played in it. It was really good. He did a nice job in it.
Was it the IRA or something?
Yeah, something like that. He was chasing an old bomber from Ireland that now wound up in the city of Boston. He was on the bomb squad.
I remember that movie. That was a good movie.
Yeah, he did a nice job in it. I liked it. Yeah.
Wasn't Tommy Lee Jones the crazy guy or something like that?
Was it Tommy Lee Jones that was it him?
Seems like it was. I could be wrong.
It's starting to sound familiar now.
But I liked the movie. It was a great movie. And his wife didn't realize that he was didn't he have to tell his wife what happened, like that she never knew about the fucking shit, and you know why is he calling you that name? And
yep.
Yeah. Yep. Because people can't leave well enough alone. Just who cares? You know. I had a new icon on my fucking thing, and I don't even know what the fuck it is. I didn't put it there. I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to give Mikey the title to a little known movie, Jim. Spartan from 2004. Spartan.
Spartan.
Oh, I used to watch Was it Spartacus on HBO? What was it on HBO every Sunday night? Who was the slave? Was it Spartacus? No, it wasn't Spartacus. What the fuck was the name of it? Anyways, he was a slave and he's fucking humping everything known to man and fucking killing people left and right with his sword. I forget who the fuck it was.
You're not talking about the guy who got dipped in holy water except for his heel?
No.
What was his name? Achilles.
I forget the fucking name of the. It was a series on HBO. My wife got me into it. It was right after I was watching Deadwood.
I started watching that and I missed a couple and got out of the loop and then I forget about it.
Yeah, they did a movie at the very end. Actually, not. I shouldn't say at the very end. A few years later, I just found it by mistake, and everybody was old. EB was old. Fucking what's his name? The one that ran the town, killed people off and shit. Swearinger. He what's the name? Was always taking care of him. Right after the time he died. The old hooker that he had there. But yeah, I love watching that. So I guess there's only three characters out of that whole series that they were real people. And obviously that was Wild Bill Hickok, Calamity Jane, and the sheriff. Fuck, what was the
Ed
sheriff's
O'Neill.
What was the sheriff's name in that? Bullock. Sheriff Bullock. Because all three of them is buried at Deadwood.
Oh, gotcha.
Lead mining, 44. What's
Hey,
up?
J-Watt.
Go Seahawks.
Is a lady in this movie from Breaking Bad? It looks like her.
I feel bad for the Seahawks.
Well, for one thing, they're in Seattle.
No,
Are
I don't
they?
care about being in Seattle. Yeah.
Well, feel bad for them for that.
Well, did you watch the Super Bowl when fucking Butler intercepted the fucking pass? And the Patriots wound up winning a fucking Super Bowl.
Uh-oh. You got Lead Mining 44 excited.
He's the one that he wrote Seahawks first. I'm not sure. I think that link shows all the actors in the movie.
I must not have scrolled down far enough. It shows a picture of her in a room with the guy, married with children, dude.
Ed O'Neill. And who's he in the picture with?
Looks like
I guess what's her name is really sick, huh? Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, she's not doing very good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
she's like dying. Like she's on her way out.
Yeah,
Really?
MS. I think MS.
Yeah.
Gotta be
was the
careful with MS. There's a lot of people that get misdiagnosed with MS.
Yeah, they do.
What is the
They found one of the causes. You remember them birth control sticks that you could stick under your skin back in the day?
no, because I never used birth control.
Well, they used to have birth control. Instead of taking the pill every day,
Yeah.
they had these little sticks that you actually put under your skin and it was time released. so you never had to worry about taking the pill. Well, women that were using those kept getting misdiagnosed. It was making them sick. And they would get diagnosed as MS and start getting treatments, which would really fuck them up. And as soon as they took those sticks out, all their symptoms went away.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
What was the movie she played in? Christina Applegate, and she was watching her little brother and sister. Her mother went away for the summer or something. She got a job.
Oh yeah, the babysitter's dead or something like that.
Yeah, and yeah, that's right. The babysitter died. Her mother was in Europe or something stupid. She went out and got a job, and because she didn't want the state to take the kids, her brothers and sisters or what have you. And she got some corporate job, and the fucking lady that she's sitting at the thing, and she says, every girl needs a cucumber at home. And I just fucking, and it wasn't for what I thought it was for. It was for their eyes. Because she had cucumber. Remember this? She had cucumbers on her eyes laying out at the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who the fuck puts cucumbers on her eyes? Doesn't that burn? But don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Thank you, Jay Watt. Yep. Now, you see, I don't remember. Ed O'Neill went on to do a few things. What's her name did Anarchy, Sons of Anarchy, and a few other things. But the brother, I don't remember him doing anything.
This got to be a series. There's way too many stars in it.
From Married with Children.
Yeah, I don't remember him being on anything else either.
But
the redhead was on something.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
No, I think I might have seen her in a movie.
Yeah, she did a couple of things.
Yeah, you get typecast. I mean, could you see Ellie Mae in a movie without her pigtails and shirt tied up? And
I've had to see a movie with her pigtails and her shirt untied up.
Yeah. Of course, Buddy Ebsen did pretty good, though. Didn't he have a detective series or something?
Yeah.
Buddy Ebsen.
Gear, where the fuck you, Gear? Are you still on Facebook?
Oh,
by the way,
great
great to see you, buddy. Great to see you, bro. I tried to send you a link on Facebook, and it said you were all done on Facebook. I no word of a lie. As Dish, I read the Dish word to word what it said. Right, Dish?
Yes.
Anyways, dear, great to see you, kid. And I'm not going to shut it down. I got 10 more minutes. I did take a nap, so.
Cheater.
Well, I was going to start at regular time.
Yeah, right. Jay Watt.
And I was watching the Joe Rogan Tucker Carlson interview, and I fell asleep. I was tired anyways. I got up early to go to New Hampshire with my brothers. And this week I cheated. I didn't cheat, but we had a holiday. So I physically only had to work 63 hours this week, so it wasn't bad. Because I had Monday off my full-time job. I didn't have it off my part-time job. So yeah, still on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. All right. I must have just typed it in wrong or something. I'll try it again.
Doesn't come up automatic. Do you actually go on Facebook to do it, or?
Yeah, I went on Facebook. Yeah, I'll go on right now.
Messenger?
Yep. I go on Facebook. When you send a message and you type the first 3 letters of the person's name and it pops out for you? Right? Stevie, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It says nothing found when I do that.
Wow, year. That's a lot of working.
More money, though.
It says end-to-end encrypted messages and calls are secured with end-to-end encryption. Learn more. Then down the bottom, it says this person is unavailable on Messenger.
Huh.
Gear, if you can, switch to Facebook and send me a message on Facebook, please. It's all Dish's fault, anyways.
Right.
I gotta blame her.
Might as well.
You're such a taker. Take it all on your shoulders.
Yep.
It says sync now. What the fuck does that mean? Message are missing. Sync now.
Means they want you to sync up with them if he sent you.
Yeah,
a
but what's the name's right? I forget the 0912. Nope. Is it 09126? How about 912 12 67?
Right, Jay Watt.
What did he say?
The only thing Joe Rogan did that I didn't like is him and Kid Rock were on there and they cracked open a Bud Light.
Yeah, they were drinking. He was drinking with some white guys too, not just
No, it wasn't a drinking. It was the fact that it was Bud Light. You know, Kid
Oh.
Rock with the whole boycott and blah, blah, blah.
I don't
And now they're giving into it. It's like, I don't think they learned a lesson yet.
I'm a Bud Heavy guy personally.
Right. Bud Heavy.
Bud Heavies.
The only Bud Light I ever drank, I ended up with diarrhea for about 5 hours.
It's funny
That's how I
because
nickname it Butt Washer.
people laugh at me when I drink. When I used to drink Budweiser, they used to say the same thing.
Well, Budweiser's fine. That Bud Light got me though. Hoo-wee.
I tried to send them a code and they don't want to send it to me, so fuck them. But anywho, all right, you know what? Let me try to. I just got nervous, Gear, because, like I said, Dish and I were here, and I'm like, Dish, it won't let me send it. Joe Rogan let it slip that he lied about removing some of his podcasts. Why was he supposed to remove some of his podcasts? What did he do wrong? Oh, you mean he wanted to take off the podcast. Did you see the podcast with Joe Rogan? Okay. Let me give you a little backstory. Joe Rogan has this guy on one time. He's some advocate to get people out of jail that don't belong there, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, they had this guy in there, apparently got in a fight, gave some guy 4 stitches. They gave him 50 years for 4 stitches.
Wow.
So this guy says that judge says, fuck you, you're going to jail 50 years. By the way, the man's black. So it's probably back in the time when, okay. The man serves 26 years or something like that, 25 years. The other man that's on Joe Rogan. Now they were both on the show, but the guy that's part of this thing helped him get out of jail. Okay, the guy gets out of jail. You ready? Are you ready for this? This is the balls. This is the balls. Talk about a judge's intuition. Okay. You ready for this? This is a true story, by the way. I am not lying by any stretch of
I know the
imagination.
story.
The guy kills his fucking neighbor, chops him up, and puts him in his fucking
Fresh out of jail.
cooler in his car. Fresh out of jail. He was on a Joe Rogan show. Yep. True story. What would make you snap like that and cut up your neighbor?
And he had been in prison?
Yes.
Yeah.
For
The guy
Probably-
getting out of prison.
He got out of prison, and I guess what went on, he got in a fight, whatever, gave somebody 4 stitches. So all he got was 4. The person got was 4 stitches.
Right.
But now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Some jails, you're better off dead.
Exactly.
Now, do I know what happened to him there? No, I don't.
Right.
Was he probably? Probably.
Right.
Does that change a human being? Of course it does. But does it change you enough to fucking chop up your neighbor?
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's sick in the
saying?
head.
Looky.
It's gear.
Y'all having a good one?
Yeah. What's going on, kid? Good to see you.
Work, sleep, eat,
Work.
sleep, eat.
Yep. Oh, I hear you. Believe me.
Just don't forget to poop once in a while.
Well, that's before work every day.
You're
Get out of the way.
You're supposed to do that at work so you get paid for it, dummy.
Morning constitutional.
Well, when you're working 10-hour days, you got to take at least one leak break a day.
Oh, dude, let me
And
tell you how many
depend-
breaks I take. I take at least fucking 3 leak breaks because I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm pissing all fucking day long. And then I don't take like a 15-minute break in the morning and a 15-minute break in the afternoon. I prefer just go out and have a cigarette anytime I want. So I just go outside and have a cigarette every time I want. But
That's what the bosses do.
lately I've been smoking in the shop. But I hear you, kid. 10 hour days. The boss says to me, he says, "You have a problem working with 10 hours?" I says, "No."
Couldn't smoke if I wanted to, but I did pick up a bad habit working there.
Nah,
Nicotine pouches.
I don't know if I should go from there from those to cigarettes or not, but they must taste like ass though, right?
These,
Yeah.
if you like coffee flavored candy, then
Oh, really?
that's what the coffee tastes like.
How many milligrams of nicotine are in them?
The ones I have are 3 milligram, but they also make a 6 milligram.
6 would probably do me because I smoke about 2 packs a fucking day. So
Yeah, you got to watch that 6 milligrams. Though that shit hit you hard at first.
yeah, I know.
You're liable to be getting dizzy and barfing in a sink.
Oh yeah, you get nicotine fucking what do you call it? Yeah.
The,
What question did I really just ask, Dish? Did I ask you a bad question, Dish?
I'm sorry, I don't recall.
Okay, I'm sorry, Gia. Go ahead.
Wow, what a great witness for the stand.
I'll
I
take
believed
it.
her when she said that. I'm sorry, I don't recall.
Did Mikey DeLucia really put a bullet in Stevie's head for touching her? Sorry, I don't recall. Your
Dish
Honor,
knows.
and you know me and my big fucking fat mouth. I'd be like this. Hey, Your Honor, it's like this. I told him fucking couple of times, leave Dish, don't.
Yeah,
don't
yeah, it's
let
his
his name
fault.
Fucking name go out your mouth. So I told him to knock it the fuck off, or I'm going to drive all the way from Massachusetts to Michigan and do what it needs to be done. Oh, well, he didn't listen. It's not my fault, Your Honor. If he'd listened, he'd still be alive.
Huh? Dish knows she trusts me.
Yeah, but I hear you. I hear you, Gear. 10-hour days are not easy.
Shit, after 8 hours, I'm just hiding anyhow.
Yeah.
I hate 10-hour days. I don't know what it's psychological. It doesn't make up for the 3 days off.
I work 6:15 to 4:15. And then I drive 20 minutes to go to my part-time job for 4 hours. 4 1/4.
5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. right now, Monday through Friday. Then Saturday, I'm working the old job.
Just couldn't let that fishing go, huh?
It's easy money. And now that that's not the job I'm dependent on,
Yeah.
I can do as much as I want or as little as I want. And either way, no given.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's easy money compared to my regular job. The old job is more mental work, whereas the factory job is more physical work, where if I get mad, I can just start jamming parts or slamming parts. And well, working with the public, you can't really jam or slam them.
Grab somebody by the shirt collar.
You can. You just can't do it on camera.
Yeah. Cameras everywhere. Except for where the ATF goes. Turns out now that the ATF raid on that guy they murdered,
Yeah.
all their body cams were turned off.
Of course they were.
And they caught him covering up his cameras with tape.
All right, Jay. What? Holy hell! It's 1:36 a.m.
Right.
That's because Dish didn't start this chat until like fucking.
Dish is just going to have coffee and stay up all night and go fishing at daylight now.
11.
Yeah.
Might as well.
It's early yet.
I know it's early. We're gonna stay. We're gonna stay about 10 more minutes because the gear just got here. I'm not fucking gonna close it out.
Gear still looks all bright and shiny.
I know he feels like he's pepped and ready to go.
Oh, there goes the JWAT evidence. You don't want the FBI looking at Mike's chat and then knocking on his door.
Yeah.
But
So that's a tough shift to get used to. 5:30 to 3:30.
I got evidence. There, JWAT was here. I don't care what he releases.
That's a tough shift to get into.
And by the way, that's a new thing now. The FBI are knocking on people's door for certain videos they watch on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the government voted to make it okay.
Gear's like, oh crap.
See, here's the thing people don't understand.
And Google is giving them all the information they want.
Here's the thing that people don't understand. They can knock on your door all fucking day long. You don't have to answer it.
People
You don't
need
even have to ask
realize
the
that.
question. You don't even have to answer the question. Excuse me, you Mike DeLucia? Why? See ya. Gotta go. Get in your car and
You
go.
have a warrant?
Right?
Yeah. Do you have a white piece of paper in your hand? I do not. Well, you have yourself a great day. Get off my fucking porch.
You're not welcome on my property. Get out.
It's real simple. People don't get it. People don't get how easy it is to throw them off your property if they don't have a warrant.
Well, you have to tell them verbally, you do not have a license to trespass on my property.
Yeah.
And when they put their foot in front of your door to keep it from being shut,
Kick it out.
they're a threat.
True.
Kick it out. My brother always told me, don't ever open the door. Talk through the door. Don't ever open or talk through a window. He's a cop. Don't open the door. Talk through a window. That way they can't put the foot in the door. Yep. Told my wife, don't just fucking open the door for anybody because they have a badge.
Well, the most pitiful thing about that is 86 Republicans voted yes on that bill or that law.
Well,
to make it okay to spy on you without you knowing it. Or without a warrant.
good. Let me spy on them without a warrant. That's how I look at it. They're just making it. All they're doing is making it legal because they've already been doing it. So they're just making it legal now. You know, dude, look all those times that I had an issue and I said, "Oh, fuck YouTube or fuck Google or whatever," and all the problems I had getting on a chat, and I got shut down. I mean, come on. Of course it's fucking the algorithm.
But what they're doing as a whole is chiseling away at our Bill of Rights.
Oh, yeah.
And our amendments.
But they think they're doing it for the greater good. For the greater good.
They don't think it at all. They know what they're doing. Know? They're just making the public think that.
We can lie to you for the greater good. No, you're still lying. You're still a liar. Just because it's for the greater good doesn't mean that the lie that makes it a good lie because it's for the greater good. That's horseshit. That'd be like my wife saying, "Does this taste good?" If it doesn't taste good, guess what I'm telling her right to her face. But I still eat it. I just might use a lot of fucking Texas Pete. That's all.
You'll be eating it off your shirt.
So I changed from Frank's hot sauce to Texas Pete because Frank's ain't hot.
They have a hotter version, and I saw it once.
Oh, did you?
Or no, I didn't see it. JY told me about it.
Because I emptied my my what do you call it hot sauce? My
Frank's.
No, my other one. What's the spice I use, Dish? Begins with an M.
Starts with an M.
Does it start with an M? The one I showed you with the goldfish.
Oh, yeah, that's Frank's.
No, it's not Frank's, honey.
Talking about Old Bay?
Old Bay, I'm sorry.
I was close. It starts with an M. But anyway.
Only 3 away.
So I finished my Old Bay hot sauce. Finished the last part of there was still a little ball of Frank's in there. Finished that off. The wife bought Texas Pete. And I'm like, oh. I says, that's got a better kick than Tabasco, for Christ's sakes.
Okay.
Where's it made, Jay Watt? New York City?
Yeah, I don't know where Texas Pete is made, but to me, because I have my oh my God, Dish, I'm fucking
Tabasco.
Terrible. I have my little bottle of Tabasco. No, not a little bottle, the regular size fucking.
Yeah.
And I put the Tabasco on one piece, then I put the Texas Pete on the other, and I swear to God that the Texas Pete has a better slap in the face than Tabasco does.
Okay. I'll have to try it.
Here, Steve. Jay Watt just put a fucking link in there, kid.
Probably an ice water challenge.
Oh, let's hope not.
It's about Texas Pete.
Let's hope not.
North Carolina. Oh.
Missouri.
Oh, North Carolina it's made. But
Texas Pete's made in North Carolina?
Yeah, but they just went through a lawsuit. What was that for?
Because they call it Texas Pizza. It's not made in fucking Texas.
Of course, it was Central California.
Probably.
Yep, because somebody thought it was made in Texas. Wow. but they dismissed it. So that's a step in the right direction.
Yep.
Yeah, a guy tried to sue him because he thought the name was deceptive. Wow, it's been around for over 90 years.
Oh, Chesapeake's been around a long time. Yeah. Yep. I had one begins with an L, I believe. She bought it in the Asian section of the grocery store. And let me tell you how hot that fucking bottle was.
Good when you ask, long time.
Oh, very much.
You may have to know. Thanks,
push
J-Rock.
out. You push out a flame that is big. And let me tell you, that flame. She goes, "What's the matter?" I goes, "Oh my God, my dragon." She says, "Your dragon?" I goes, "No, a dragon. It's coming out my ass." She says, "Oh, I'm sorry." I says, "Don't worry about it." I says, "I ate it."
Was it
I'm gonna have it.
sriracha?
I don't know what it was, honey, but I put too much of it on there,
Yeah.
and I was starving, so I ate it anyways. And I mean, literally, my eyes are fucking burnt. My eyes are fucking watering. My nose is running. You know, the whole, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm eating it. I don't care. I'm eating it. And I'm wiping my eyes, wiping my nose. I don't give a fuck.
You're
I had
not
to take my
talking
hat
about
off.
the green stuff with the sushi, are
No. I did that mistake already.
you? Yeah.
Remember
That's
I
what
told you I did that?
Wasabi.
Yeah, I thought it was
guacamole.
Was guacamole. And me and Camera Girl are eating fucking sushi. And I went, "You know what sucks, Ty?" And she goes, "What?" I goes, "They give us little tiny fucking shit of it, you know?" And I went like this. And as soon as we went in the mouth, she says, "Dad, that's not guacamole." And I went, yeah. But I ate that too. But I didn't suffer with that one. I just suffered whatever the fuck I put on my thing because I could have set the fucking town on fire. What is this, Mikey? What's he sending me from Amazon?
Let me
No,
know.
it's not.
Sriracha.
No, I bought this at a. She bought this at the in the
Hufang?
Asian section, but it's not a brand name. It's a thing from around my town, like one of the farmers made it, I think.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just they put it in the Asian section with all the hot, like I can find the hot shit that you don't even want to put in your food.
Yeah.
Next to the sriracha, next to the fucking, you know what I'm saying? They don't. So in other words, the way they do it, this particular grocery store, they don't put the hot sauce all in one aisle. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. They put it in with the Asian food, not even with the Mexican taco stuff and all that.
Put it all in one spot.
Yeah, and they put it in with the Asian food because they have more Asian hot sauce that you do not want to ever use.
Right.
Because I've tried little bottles of it and stuff, and they have little sample bottles you can take, right? I'm telling you, you don't want to use them. One of them actually had a Carolina Reaper in it.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want to drink pepper spray.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or eat pepper spray, right?
Food has a flavor, a little hot sauce to enhance it, not overwhelm it.
Well, it's like I went out one time years ago and went out for dinner, and the girl was, "What do you want for dinner?" I said, "You know what I really want to do? I've never tried Indian food,
Oh,
and I
Lord.
want to try Indian food." And she said, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" No, I was being dead serious. I want to try Indian food. We go to this Indian restaurant, and I sit down and I says to the girl, "I've never been here. I've never had Indian food. I need you to give me something that's not, or suggest something I can have that I says, I don't mind if it's a little spicy. I said, but I don't want, I don't want to have to drink 12 gallons of milk. You know what I'm saying to you? She starts laughing and she says, yeah, no problem. I says, okay. She says, you want to order this? I said, okay. Don't ask me what it was. I can't pronounce it. It was actually, the food wasn't bad at all. I'm telling you now. Whatever the fucking spice was. I don't think I've ever put anything that hot in my mouth.
And
Yeah,
that
see,
was
they're used to
easy
it.
on you?
Huh? What,
Go
Stevie?
ahead, Stevie.
And that was her taking it easy on you?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said, I don't mind spicy. So when she came over, she says, how's everything? I says, honey, I thought that I asked you, I told you I don't mind spicy. She says, well, how's spicy? It was like, Tabasco sauce. She says, oh, no, we don't have anything that low. I said,
Wow.
well, can you cook without it? She says, well, they could. I said, well, then next time just let me know that. I said, because, I said, I'm trying to taste the food. I tasted a little bit. It wasn't like that's all you tasted, but, I wanted to taste the food more, Spoilers, it was spicy orange chicken. No, that was the fucking Chinese food I had that night. That was fucking spicy orange chicken that you do not ever want to put in your mouth. And by the way, I swear to God that has honey in it because it's gross. Anybody ever get that chicken out of a Chinese restaurant? It is. He's right. It's like it's got like orange sauce on it.
I don't do the weird. I'm not a sweet and sour guy. I'm not an orange sauce
I'm
guy.
not either. I just tried it just to try it.
Yeah. I stick with what I like.
Mm.
Like steak and mushroom,
Yeah.
fungu, whatever they call it.
Fungu.
Or almond chicken or,
Coconut
Oh.
shrimp, coconut chicken, rat on a stick. Mm.
Speaking of almonds, rest in peace. Rest in peace. One of the Allman Brothers died.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh, and also too, rest in peace, Mr. O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, there's lots of YouTube stuff about him now.
Yep.
Latest and greatest, Did he do it?
No, he was acquitted. He didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. Personally, from the get-go, I thought his oldest son did it.
Me too.
And OJ was just protecting his son.
Yep. Me
I
too.
don't know why.
Because he's a father.
No, not. I don't know why he was protecting his son. I don't know why his son did it. Because that was like pure rage. That murder was pure rage.
Maybe he didn't like the boyfriend.
That's what I was thinking. You're cheating on dad, whatever.
Yep.
I don't know why. I just got this weird feeling.
Because I'm going to tell you something. There is no way, and this is the only reason why I don't think he did it. There is, other than the fucking gloves that they said were his, right? I mean, come on, seriously.
If they don't fit, you must have quit.
Right? But other than all that, okay, his physical mobility, even at the time, yes, it got worse over the years. But when he was on trial, even before he was on trial, his physical ability was terrible. The arthritis in his knees and everything else. I'm sorry.
Well, that and the whole thing.
Ron Goldman was built like a brick shithouse. Could have ran from him 9 times over. Could have pushed him on his ass. Whatever.
Kicked him in the knee.
This is why I'm saying it wasn't OJ that did it.
I think OJ knew who did it.
Mm-hmm. And I think Kato Kaelin got paid off too. I think Kato knows who did it too.
Yeah, Kato was weird. And somebody just did an interview with him.
Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Oh my good Christ.
I know. Gonna turn into pumpkins.
I know it.
Past your bedtime, old man.
It is. It is past my. I took a nap. That's why I was so late. But I told Dish, I told Dish, Gear, I says, Dish, either I'm doing a chat or I'm going to be on a chat tonight or I'm going to fucking scream. And that was around 8 o'clock or 8:15 or something like that. And then,
Yeah, I was starting to think you pimped me because you
no, I fell asleep.
texted me about it, and then you don't have a chat up at 10 o'clock. I'm going,
I know.
I would have had a chat if Mike wouldn't have said.
No. So, yeah, but that was funny. Where is Susie, by the way?
She's at her friend's house hanging out with her because her friend's husband went out of town for a few days. So hanging out with her.
Vacation for both of you.
Yeah, well, more for Susie. She needs the time away. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I don't need no time away from Susie. She's such a sweetheart.
you know.
Quietest woman I ever met. Winner.
Dish, you didn't send me a link last night. You had a chat and you didn't send me a link.
No.
You didn't see her fly fishing stream? She's out there whipping it around.
She whips her hair back and forth and whip her hair back and forth.
She sent you the link.
You're so funny.
Anybody want some kittens?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to mail me one?
The neighbor cat that claimed us had 4 kittens.
Oh, really?
Technically, you can overnight them. They do it with baby chicks and stuff. Box with a bunch of holes in it.
So we, well, before she ever got pregnant, I didn't even know she was pregnant. I just thought she was getting fat because she ate a lot.
You thought they were fighting that night, didn't you?
Because she didn't really get like pregnant, big and bloated, just fat looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I pet her, but never pick her up or anything. When she first started coming over here and staying over here, I let the neighbors know, hey, your cat's over here. You want her? And they're like, she can go wherever. We don't care.
Oh, good grief.
After their other cat got ran over, and I guess they didn't care much for this cat and pretty much threw it outside. So
Oh.
it kind of adopted us and wouldn't go away.
Better for the cat.
I mean, if I was a cat and someone was giving me 2 soft food meals and hard food all day long, I probably wouldn't go away either. But
Right.
Sounds like a video right there.
One place to stay.
Alcohol in your beard.
Yeah.
How y'all doing? I'm out on the porch again.
How y'all doing? I sent you all a link. Oh,
so about that old reunion, old chat reunion. No, I'm joking. Well, I could set it up.
Could send her some kittens. Surprise.
So,
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
the other day, had our bearded dragon, Lucy, we called her, had her out and was holding her. And I had just been holding a cold soda, and I grabbed her with that hand, and she like run up here to my shoulder and like jump to the other side. And I'm like, whoa, and grabbed her with my cold hand. And she like jumped over on the terrarium. It's like, all right, you can go back in.
Mr. Cold
She's
Hands.
getting fat too. She eats crickets, mealworms, and mangoes. Can't get her to eat any like greens or vegetables. They'll just wilt in the bowl.
Fish knows all about what they eat.
Yeah. A lot of bearded dragons don't like greens for some reason.
Don't like or it hurts them.
No, they're supposed to eat them. They're really good for them, but a lot of them are just. They try to mix their worms with the greens, so hopefully they'll bite a green here and there with the worm. But yeah, it doesn't work all the time.
They go for the straight protein.
Yeah.
I use some kind of calcium powder. Whenever we're out of regular, real live crickets, we'll use freeze dried crickets, and I'll put a little bit of the calcium powder on them and shake it around in the bowl. Then I'll put some mealworms in there too and shake it around.
That's good.
Num num. Good stuff. Almost sounds like a bowl of rice-a-roni.
Ah,
I thought about trying one on a video.
You should try it. They're not supposed to have like parasites or anything because they're grown special for reptiles.
Yeah, right. You believe that?
No.
I see a shadow.
something behind me.
Nope.
You're
All right, you guys, listen. It's 2 a.m.
Alrighty.
and
What happened to go until 3 or 4 a.m.?
oh no, not gonna.
Here's
Just messing with you.
I'm sorry, Gary. I know you just got here a little bit ago, but
I figured I seen you went live and I was out shopping after work. That way I don't have to leave the house tomorrow if I don't want to.
well, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna skedaddle. Gary, it's good seeing you, sir.
right.
Good seeing you all.
Thank you, everybody out in the chat room. Jay Watt, Jezzo, Multi Gunman was out there tonight early. SKS Hugo, bunch of you. But anyways, thank you. It's much appreciated. I don't know what's gonna happen for Friday. It just all depends how many hours I work.
Right.
So I just don't know. But
How
anyway,
many hours you work or how many hours you clock?
I work. Trust me. I'm clocked. I was only clocked for 62 this week, but I didn't have to work my full-time job Monday, so I missed 10 hours this week. I got paid for 8, but missed 10 work-wise. So
One day I had to take off early at lunch and ended up losing 4 hours. Had to take care of some business.
yeah. Well, it's like I was trying to explain to my sister. She says, "Well, would you work a half a day?" I said, "Honey, my half a day is 10:30 in the morning, 11:15 in the morning. That's a half a day for me." Tune in for Dish's Sunday night extravagant birthdays. What does it say?
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza stream. Were you having a dish? Are you having a chat tomorrow night, Dish?
No.
Telling you, go top us one time, that channel will blow up.
Right?
And your OnlyFans.
What are you up to
Oh,
now?
my fly fisherman.
See all these young girls on them talk shows the OnlyFans girls,
Yeah.
all regretting it now. Oh, I can't live it down, and nobody wants to marry me, and blah blah blah. It's like, stupid.
People aren't as smart as they used to be. But guys, I'm going to leave right from here. All right.
Me too.
Anyways, you guys, I hope to see you next Friday. If not, one of us will have a chat, either Stevie or me. We'll see you on Saturday. I promise. All right. But if not, anyways, have a good week. Yeah, like I said, great seeing you, bro. I heard you did another fishing video. Was it the same one from was it the same pond you did with your boys a few years back?
Must not have
Somebody
been him.
No, you said, was it Dish? No, who was it? Dish? It told me. No, it was Ohio. Told me he did it. Remember, because I asked Ohio.
A fishing video?
So
Night, Gerald.
wait. This is epic. Gear remembers everything from the chat from 30 years ago,
Right.
but he don't remember fishing last summer.
No. Oh, I could have sworn Ohio told me you did a fishing video maybe a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe, I don't know. And because I remember asking him on the chat, hey, is it a small pond? Is it like the one he did with his boys a few years back? Remember you took the boys a few years back to the pond?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when I asked him if it was that pond.
So
let
last
me get-
time I done a fishing video on YouTube was the one where I went over to somebody's house to take care of their chickens and fished in their pond and caught a little catfish on the fly rod. That was last
What the
summer.
No, this is what Dish 3 weeks ago, a month ago.
I
Might be-
remember Ohio saying something about he saw gear.
Might be the
somewhere.
one I shared on Facebook.
It was, I
Yeah.
bet you.
It probably was, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't
All
wasn't
right.
on YouTube.
All right, my bad. All right. Anyways, folks, like I said, we're gonna get out of here, and like I said, I don't know about Friday just yet, but like I said, we will see you either on my channel or Stevie's channel on Saturday. That much I can promise you. But for now, I'm just gonna say goodbye and thanks a lot, much appreciated, and have a great week.
It was great seeing y'all. Night, guys.
Have a good